Ganesh here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this very first exercise, we will try to make this part in Solidworks and try to learn about extrusion, hole and creation of one plane and extruded cut and a mirror feature. So these are the topics that we will discuss in this video. So let's try to understand the geometry first. So here you can see it is a half circle, so the diameters are displayed here, and which is an extrusion of 160. Let's try to make this one first. So go to software, Solidworks, and click on the part. That's it. The software will take you into this part design page. Okay. Right now this is my part design bench. So the approach is simple. I will first make this two half circles in front plane, right? So click on the front plane, sketch, and these are the sketching tools. You can directly draw two circles, or you can choose the two half circles right from here. So I will show you an easiest way to access these tools, so which is quite easy to accessing. Okay, press the S keyboard from your keyboard. So what will happen is, wherever the cursor will be, a window will pop up like this. So from here you can access all these tools right from here also. Okay, so right now I'm pressing the S button from my keyboard. So here I want a center point arc. So select that and specify the center point and start point and end point. Okay, like this way. And I want one more like this. And I want to close this profile with the line command. Right now you can see it is a closed profile. How can I say the region is shading with another shadow, right? So this is because this feature, if you turn it off, even though the sketch is closed, it won't show you any difference between the graphics area and this closed area. Okay, so make sure this is turned on. If it is not appearing here, what you do, you just simply search for it, shaded sketch contours, you can see here. So in this way you can add it. Okay, right now I'm already added, already there in my tab, that's why I'm not adding. So now let's give the dimension for this. So for giving the dimensions, you can choose this smart dimension option, or else click on the drag your mouse on upper side. You can access the smart dimension tool very easily. Okay, so select the arc and give the radius as 24, so which is 48, which is the diameter. So now it is a 40, and that's it. Now I told you in my first video, I told you about black sketch and blue sketch. Here you can see what are the things that are given dimension are appearing in black color, and these are no need to give dimension, but these are displaying in blue colors. This means when you drag it, see, this is how they are moving. So if these are moving, how will your solid model will be solid? And means if the sketch is moving like this, so your solid body is not in a proper geometry. So whenever you change the you changes another sketch, it will change here also. So this is why you need to constrain every single line. So for constraining this one, what I have to do, select this line and select this point and make sure it is a coincidence, and done this also. That's it. Now my sketch is fully constrained. Now in order to give 3D features, I need to get out of this sketch workbench. So click on the exit. That's it. So now in order to, it is what is happening, the graphic area is being normal to our screen. So if I want to switch to isometric view, I can choose this feature, or else press the space bar from your keyboard, you can access like this one. So simply press the Control and 7 button, so it will also the shortcut key for isometric view. Now press the S key from your keyboard. Here you can see the extrusion option, or else you can access it from right here also. So click on that, and here you can see after if the sketch is initially selected, see it is selected. How I am knowing? It is displaying in blue color. So in this way I can the extrusion will be directly added, or you can see it is in the gray color, and when I press tapping the extrusion option, it is not given the this model. So what you have to do, you need to select this sketch, then only it will recognize. Okay, now I want to give the extrusion of 160, enter, 160, enter. So now you can see, so I want my sketch to be a middle of this extrusion. What I have to do is, I need to specify mid plane. See, this is how you can form a thing like this. Click on OK. See, so the next feature you can see this extrusion. So this extrusion, what I will show a fast forward way. So on that way that you can do it, but there is a one drawback. So I will show it. Let's see it. Press and hold the button. Now I have drawn a sketch. You can see that Control plus 7 isometric view. Now if I give the extrusion of 20 depth, see the extrusion is going on top side, so I want it on bottom side. What I have to do is, I can change the direction right from here. You can see the arrow symbol, and I want an extrusion of 20 only. See, this is how it will work. But what will happen if you do like this? So some part of the extrusion is already merging with the 3D body. So this is not like a correct way. Okay, so you can do this, but it is that seniors won't suggest you. So for this, the best options for making this one is I'm just deleting this sketch form. Now see, by defaultly I can make a one sketch right here, and I will extrude it up to this surface. So for that, what I have to do is, so by default the Solidworks is providing 3 planes. So you can use these 3 planes for sketching, and after that you can give a 3D feature like what we done for this feature. Now in the next stage, what I have to do is, I want to create a one sketch other than these 3 planes. That means I want to create a one plane first. So on that plane I can draw a sketch, and from the sketch I can give extrusion. So now the question is, how can I create a planes? So there are number of types available for creating the planes. So in this video we will talk about one of those. Okay, so for creating the plane, you can see the reference geometry option right here. So down, click on it, you can see the plane, axis, point or coordinate system like this. We will use all these one in the upcoming videos. So now we will discuss the plane only. So click on the plane. Now my theme is, I want to create a one plane right here, so which is nothing but the copy of this one. So I'm selecting the first reference at this one, and I'm given the specifying the distance, so which is nothing but 60. See, at 60 I have a plane now. Click on OK. Now the next, I'm just hiding these planes. Press and hold the shift button and select all these and hide. Now select this plane. You can see the sketch option displaying right here, sketch, and I'm making this time I'm choosing the center corner rectangle. And I told you about geometrical constraints in this video, and we are using a symmetry geometrical option also. For using the symmetry geometrical option, you have to select these two under one axis. So what we are saying, see, symmetry option is right here. So this is about 48 and this is about 20, right? Enter. Now exit, Control 7, isometric view, and the sketch is still inactive, so I can use this extrusion without any doubt. See, extrusion is again going on the opposite direction. I want to change it. That's it. Now you see, beyond my required point, the extrusion is going. So what I have to do is I can specify a one dimension like this. But here also what will happen, there's some part of this extrusion is already merging with this one. I don't want that. I want to stop the extrusion up to this phase only. What can I do is I can set this surface as a limit. So by this feature, up to surface, and if you choose it, you have this window. From this window you have to select a one face, right? That's it. Or extrusion will be permitted up to this selected surface only, or else you can choose this also, or else you can see the up to next option. So up to next option will also work the same, okay? Or else if there is a no surface and you want to specify one vertex, you can choose that also. So that's it. You can see the difference, okay? So I'm choosing up to next, click on OK. See, so for one more feature that I want to explain is here I have created one plane that is already, you know that. I want to make this same extrusion on opposite side, but that time I won't use this plane. I will directly draw a sketch on this existing plane only. See, let's see how I will do that. Okay, right now let's just hide this plane and choose the right plane, sketch, and this time the same geometry I want, right? So I don't want to sketch again, so I can choose this existing 3D model edges. So how can I do that? You can see the convert entities option, so click on that and click on this, so click on OK. Now what will happen, the edges will be extracted. So that's enough for me. Exit from this workbench, Control 7, isometric view. Now you can see my sketch is middle of this one. So what I have to do is, so how can I achieve the extrusion like this? So use the extrude option again, and here you can see I can the from option is available. So from the from option, what you can do is you can specify offset value. So in the offset value I'm specifying at 60, and so it is going opposite direction and changing this direction, see. And here you can see the up to surface or up to next option, okay, up to next or up to surface. So same thing. So this one we have created with one plane, and this one we have created without any plane. So this is how you can familiar with the tools in SolidWorks. And the next thing is we will discuss about the whole feature. So here you can see the whole wizard. So sometimes the software will won't show you initially, so if it is not showing, you can search it from here, hole. You can see hole, and drag it and place it from your on your ribbon. So in my case, I'm not placing it, as I already have it. So click on that one. So there are number of hole types are there in the hole wizard. So right now we'll talk about only this one, simple. So here you can see the type, simple only. I'm making a simple. So after that, so you're saying that software, I want a one simple hole. And one more question here that the software has, so where you want to make that hole. So for that, you have seen this position option, and position option, nothing is happening, so until or unless you are specifying a one plane. So which means you are saying the position on this plane. See, I selected this plane as my position. So these points will represent our hole. Now this is okay. I want to make these 2 points and this point are horizontal, and I want to specify this distance as 15. Yeah, now you can see the point is also black, so which means it is fully constrained. Now go to type again. So here you can see the diameter and depth. So depth end condition, you can choose the up to next, that won't matter, and diameter you need to see the drawing, 16 it is. So 16, enter. See, this is how you can use the hole wizard. There are a number of holes are available: counter bore, countersink, or tapered hole, or dowel holes. All these we will discuss in the upcoming videos. Okay, now talking about this block, so which is very simple. So we don't have any plane now, so we have a one planar surface of a existing 3D model. So we can choose this surface as for sketch. So here you can see, after selecting this surface, planar surface, I'm getting the sketch option. So click on that. The graphic area is fitted to normal to my screen. Okay, so 64:24. So okay, like this one. So as I already told you, S key will helps you a lot while doing some works. Okay, so the gap is 10. Okay, yes, press the S key and choose the dimension and specify the distance as 10, enter. One more thing is, I'm choosing one construction line from here to here. For specifying the symmetry relation, I need a one center line, that's why I took center line, and select these 2 lines and axis and specify as symmetry. That's it. Now exit, Control 7. Now extrude it up to 48. So extrude up to 48, enter. See, now the next, I want to make an extrude. I want to make this one. So for this cutout, what we have to do is, I need a one sketch here. So click on this surface, sketch, and here I need a one slot. You can see the option right here. Okay, now make sure this line and this origin axis are coincidence with each other, and let's specify the radius and length for this slot, which is 16 and 16. So from this point to this edge, which is nothing but 16. Okay, now exit, Control 7. So till now we have used only extrusion base or boss. Now I want to cut it now. So extruded base or boss, which is used for adding the material only, and here you can see the extruded cut option is there, which is used for removing the material. So for that, so I'm choosing the extruded cut, and here you can see you can specify up to next option. So you can choose right from here, or else right click from the graphic window. You can see this dialog box. So from here you can specify up to next, and again press the right click and click on OK. So in this way this will works. Okay, now let's move on to another feature. So that is mirror feature. So for mirror feature you need a one mirror plane. So in my case I'm already having the right plane as my mirror. So if it is not there, so you have to create it. So for creating, I already told you there are number of ways for creating a planes are available in Solidworks. So we will discuss one by one. So when there is a when we get that situation. Okay, so right now I'm already having the right plane as my mirror plane and choosing the mirror option. So what you can do is you can directly go to mirror, and here you can see the mirror face or plane. So here the mirror face is not displaying. How can you select it? So you can select right from here. The tree is displaying right, and you can expand it, and from here is the right plane. Now the features, I want this extrusion and extrusion cut, and this hole also, right? Click on OK. So in this way you can design a very easiest thing. Okay, so up to this video, this is how the features will work, guys. So that's it for this video. If you find anything helpful in this video, and if you learned anything, please do subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.